Welcome, Jacket Nation, to Thomas County Central High School, and we want to take a moment to speak with the new head football coach at Thomas County Central, Coach Justin Rogers. Coach, welcome to Thomas County Central, my friend.
Well, man, we're excited to be here. It is an awesome program with such a gloried history. I mean, look at the history that's been here.
Yeah.
And so me and my family, we cannot say how excited we are to be Yellow Jackets.
And it sounds like, we were talking before we started recording here, this is something that's kind of been in the back of your mind for 5 or 6 years.
It is. I told the quick story of, when I was at Jones and things were going really good there, about 5 or 6 years ago, you guys were looking for a coach and it came open. And me and Melissa talked about it then. And we talked about applying, but just really loved the staff that we had there and the community and decided to stay there. But I remember telling some of the coaches on staff, I said, man, I tell you, man, Thomas County Central, I believe my dream job. I was like, the location, the support, because I was at Harris and had a lot of good games with you guys. Right. And the support here is just amazing when you come to the games. Yeah. And so now you fast forward and it comes open now. When I accepted it, I got some texts from those guys on staff, like, looks like you're going to your dream job.
Yeah.
So it was something on our mind for a long, long time. And it's funny how the good Lord just kind of works things out and guides your paths.
Well, you were 30 miles away, so I think you took kind of a right turn at Albuquerque to get here.
That's it.
Give you folks don't know you a little bit about your background and your coaching experience.
Yeah, well, one thing on my background is I'm from Greenville, Alabama. I was born and raised there. Went to Troy State University and graduated. And when I graduated from there, I've got an older sister that's in education. She's a principal now in Columbus. But she's the one that kind of guided me to Georgia, to be quite honest. Just, if you're going to do this long term, opportunities and growth are a little bit better in the state of Georgia in football. Mm-hmm. So we didn't even entertain any jobs in Alabama and came over, started at Harris County High School, worked there from 2002 to 2009 there at Harris, where I got my first exposure of Thomas County Central.
We saw you guys.
And how good a football it was. And we've had some really good games with you guys back then. And then I was fortunate to get hired on as the offensive coordinator and quarterback coach at Griffin High School. Mm-hmm. And so worked at Griffin there for 4 years as the OC there. Had an awesome group of guys there, great head coach to work for. And we were fortunate enough to win the state title in 2013 that year. And so then Jones County came open. It was a program. You always got to get that first job, right? And it was a program that didn't have a lot of tradition or history. And I'm still indebted to Chuck Gibson and Berryville for believing in me and giving me an opportunity I probably didn't deserve. Yeah. But they believed in me and gave me a chance, and with their guidance and support, we were able to kind of get that program going. Yeah. And had a lot of success there in 5 years, and able to kind of grow that program. And then, again, one of those things where you want to see God laugh, tell him your plans, right? He's got plans. And so good Lord placed us in Colquitt County. It came open, and I threw my name in the ring. I've never been scared to take on a tall task. And so we took on a tall one there. But I'm telling you, those 3 years were really good for me personally.
Chance to learn and grow.
It did. It strengthened the man that I am, the belief system. My marriage is strong. It just galvanized, so much about me. And I learned so much. I'm such a better coach from being there at that program, learning so much from things they did so well to learning through some things maybe could have been done better. And all that journey since 2002
that's just crazy.
Led to this day here.
That's awesome.
To being here, being a Yellow Jacket.
Well, and again, this is one of those opportunities. Of course, our fans understand the tradition that's so deep here, and it sounds like you're embracing that, Coach. From your coaching philosophy now, what do you do offensively, defensively? What have you got on the table for that?
Yeah, well, one thing is I'll call my own plays. I'll do that. I'll run my own offense. I'm an offensive guy. I've been doing that since 2010, still calling my own plays. And we'll base out of 11 personnel, like to play with a tight end, but we'll go 10 and 12-2 and get 2 tight ends in, just believe in that. Anybody who knows me is going to know RPOs. If you hear my name, they always talk about that, but that ain't all we do. And we're going to play fast. I talk fast. I do everything fast. I try not to drive fast coming down here because you got to slow down, but believe in tempo and pace. So we'll play at a good tempo and pace. Defensively, we want to be multiple. I just think the way football has came, and especially in high school, because there's so many different offenses you'll have to defend, that you need to be able to have a 4 and 3 man front. You got to be able to carry that in your package and be enough flexible to do that.
Right.
So defensively, I'm very big on that. I believe in that. We want to be attacking on defense. We want to apply some pressure, okay, and be able to kind of be on the attack, on defense instead of be on the react.
Right.
And they got to be sound in special teams. Really sound in special teams, put an emphasis on special teams, put your best players on special teams. So many tight ball games are won or lost there and there, and so got to be an emphasis there. And so that's kind of a belief for me, schematic-wise, of the 3 elements of the game.
You got to be excited because, and we were talking before we started recording, you're stepping in at a really good time. Good, solid group of athletes, special group of athletes in some ways from the middle school all the way up through the high school. It's a good time to step in, and I know you got to be excited about that opportunity.
No, I think, and again, that's part of the decision to come, because there were so many things where the timing is just really, really good. You've got a good run of good players, all the way down to your feeder programs like you talked about. You've got a great administration that is really wanting to upgrade facilities and do things there. I mean, you just got a real headwind that you're coming into right now that can help you get this thing going. So you're right. If you're a Yellow Jacket, it's exciting times for the future.
It sounds like you're wanting to hit the ground running and win right off the bat, too.
That's what we all want to do. That's the plan. I mean, hey,
we're not going to wait until the next year.
Hey, brother, again, I'm great. I'm glad you asked that. Because again, my whole philosophy is win the day, and people that get to know me is going to get to hear that message. It ain't a slogan on a T-shirt. It ain't a sign on a wall. It's something I live by. It goes all the way back to our state championship ring in 13. It's inscribed inside of it. So I really believe in that mantra, and it has a lot of life principles. I can get into that later. But you talked about rebuild. No, this is not a rebuild. This is a return. Because this program, and that's what I asked those boys today when I met them, do you know where you're at? I mean, it's 5 state championships, brother. It's 12 region championships. This ain't no little Mickey Mouse organization.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Yes, sir. Exactly. I mean, this is big time football here. And we don't want to rebuild. We want to return to those days of the traditions where everybody understood. You come down there and play in the nest, it's going to be a tough ball game.
Buckle it up.
You doggone right. And so, ain't no doubt we're going to hit the ground. If we're going to win today, you got to win right now.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, give an opportunity for you to say something to the Jacket Nation, the community. This will be an opportunity for you to kind of set the table for them with you. What do you want to tell them?
Biggest thing is understand change sometimes is new and unique. And just support and get behind, but I can promise you it's going to be exciting times. Like Thomas County Central, we are headed in a great place just with the administration here, the commitment to football, the players, the community has always had great. I mean, Jacket Nation, I remember that as an opposing coach, just the fan support. And so it's going to be good times. It's going to be fun. And now that we're kind of out of this pandemic, bring this whole thing. And again, that's another good time to jump in. Because our whole world is kind of getting back together. And so going to be great. Look forward to meeting everybody and just generating that support and doing it for these boys so they can be successful on Friday nights and we can cheer them on.
Absolutely. Coach, again, welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
Coach Justin Rogers, new head football coach here at Thomas County Central. Folks, we'll be hearing from him later on as well. Y'all have a good holiday season. Merry Christmas and everything to your families. Talk to you soon.